I think having a recruiting process like KBB Recruiting is very important. You look at right now, just in the football, there's over 800 NCAA teams that are available, and that's across the country. And as a parent or as an athlete that is first time ever doing this process, it gets very overwhelming. So I can only imagine how stressful it can be to go through that process and not know what you're doing. So having somebody with that knowledge, that trust, that they're going to ask the right questions, they're going to put yourself out there and get that exposure that you need, it's going to be very beneficial. The other big thing now, especially with around the Chicago and Chicagoland areas, schools are big. So if you have a outside variable as a team is very senior dominant, or you're not going to get a whole lot of playing time until your senior year, you need to get that exposure somehow. And starting at that freshman, sophomore year is going to camps or doing the right things is only going to benefit you. There's camps, and we send a lot of guys to combines and all this stuff, but learning which ones are the right ones, or which schools are the right ones you want to talk to, or how to talk to them, or filtering between what's sales and what's real is knowledge that we can't expect a parent who's first time doing it is going to be okay with. They need that balance, or that somebody to talk to that's been through the program.
Absolutely. The biggest problem in this whole industry is there's been a lot of people getting in the industry, a lot of little mom and pop shops, and they haven't had the experience either A, as a parent, B, as an athlete. They don't really understand the dynamic of what's going on here. I think you're never going to really appreciate the recruiting element and what you go through until your son or daughter's recruited. When you go through the process, you kind of like go, whoa. Now, if you have a personal experience also as a player when you were younger, along with your child's, now it makes an impact on you, because you realize there's a lot of things involved. There's a lot of academic things involved. That have nothing to do with the sport you're trying to get recruited for, but I want to study business. Here's where my business scores are at. Your business school is here. How's it going to help me have a great life? So there's all these different, I think, conduits that you have to be careful of, and pitfalls that you have to be aware of. And when you have somebody that is really wired into that element of the recruitment aspect from